In this episode celebrating great hospitality, I am in Pennsylvania, the Keystone State, Franklin, Pennsylvania to be precise, and I am the luckiest person on the planet. This is my home for the next couple of hours. This is the cabin at Haggerty Hollow. My name is Kevin, and I love to travel. I believe great hospitality deserves to be put on display. I love the short-term rental community. I think it is an excellent opportunity for hosts to showcase their abilities and share their dreams. As a host myself, I'm always looking for tips. Together, I think we can build up this community. Join me in the pursuit of excellent hospitality. A little bit about the cabin here. It is on 60 acres of property, and there is a 2 p.m. check-in. The host provides a ton of amenities here. The property has multiple trails. And this is just one of many great examples of hospitality here. The host provides multiple bicycles for you to use and explore the property, hang around on the trail. I will definitely be having to take advantage of that. The host really takes care of the guests around here. The setting, the location, beautiful setting here. Out in front of the cabin, there is a beautiful pond. It's stocked with fish. The host allows catch and release fishing. And the host also provides a canoe. And the perfect launch spot here. It's those small details. The attention to detail takes time and effort. And there's also 2 chairs over here to just, if you just want to unwind, relax. Maybe drown a couple warms while you're sitting out here. Next to the cabin, there is a nice little fire pit and firewood. Firewood takes so much time and effort. That is great hospitality 101, and the host provides a ton of, look at all this firewood. This takes so much time and effort. Good on the host here. That's a ton of work right there. Next to the fire pit, in between the fire pit and the cabin itself, is a concrete slab with 2 food prep stations and a black stone grill. Next to the food prep station, food prep area, is the back porch. This is awesome, okay? This is great. Up here next to me on this table, right away, great hospitality, bug sprays, citronella candles. The host clearly cares for the guests, clearly wants you to enjoy the nature and the surroundings here. The deck here is huge. Plenty of room for the entire family or all your friends. It's covered, so if it rains, you can still enjoy all of the nature. Good on the host here. And that's the exterior, the outside, the surroundings of the cabin, the nature. This is incredible. So lucky that the host is sharing this with other people. Loads of activities, loads of entertainment. This is like a 60-acre retreat. The host clearly wants you to enjoy nature. If you get bored here, it's your own fault. The 2 p.m. check-in, that is awesome. Good on the host here. The front porch area, there's a nice little hangout spot over here on this deck. As well as in the front yard, there's one thing I did not point out. The host has a giant swing hanging on the trees here. Just hang out. This is luxury. Get a good book. The host provides a ton of books on the inside, which is awesome. Get a good book and just hang out here. Enjoy all of the nature. This is incredible. Beautiful day. Now for the actual cabin itself, through this front door, and the host provides a ton of amenities in this cabin. When you enter, you find yourself in this. I'm calling this the welcome hall. I think that's a great name for it. It just makes you feel at home right away. It's spacious. It's wide open. It's like a hallway area here. The hospitality begins right away with this shelf setup right here. The host provides a couple leashes and some bags for your pets that when nature calls. And this basket right here, some toys for the pets. That is great hospitality, as well as a flashlight if you are hiking around after dark. The host also, this is really cool. There's a scratch off mat. You scratch off where you're from, and it looks like somebody's been here all the way from Hawaii. Over here on this particular side of the window, by the way, giant windows, great view, well lit. The entire space in here is well lit. It's natural light, love natural light. This catch-all on the other side of the window has a ton of information on the surrounding areas, things to do. On the other side, there is a full-length mirror, and next to me is the restroom. And the restroom here does not disappoint. This is awesome. The host provides a ton of amenities in here. As you can see, it is well lit. There's windows everywhere. There's a corner mirror. The restroom sink here, the host provides plenty of washcloths, plenty of towels, and Q-tips. It's these small details that keep folks returning, keep guests returning. That takes time and effort. The toilet over here next to me, plenty of toilet paper, and my favorite feature, the shower tub with the skylight. I imagine on a clear night, you get the stars and maybe the moon if you're lucky, the path. I don't know the path of the moon. The host also provides shampoos and soaps. From the restroom back into the welcome hallway, and through the welcome hallway into the kitchen. I could literally do an entire video on this kitchen slash dining room slash, it's like a communal gathering place. The host does a phenomenal job with this space. The exposed beams. I'll try not to miss any of the amenities here. There are a lot of them. The host It provides literally everything. Just bring yourself. You don't need anything else. Beginning with this, on the dining room table, you'll find this guidebook right here. And in this guidebook, you'll find all the information you could possibly need. Welcome to the cabin, rules of the house, about the cabin, things to do. And this is awesome. No cleaning up or anything. We got this. You paid a cleaning fee. That's the dining room table. Plus, over here, there's another dining area overlooking the front porch. Beautiful view. Okay, the kitchen, the rest of the kitchen. The amenities here, beginning with the countertop. On the countertop, there's a Bluetooth speaker. This provides you connect your phone, listen to some music while you're chopping it up in the kitchen, hanging out. The stove and the microwave. Also a tea kettle on top of the stove. Your paper towels over there. Salt and peppers. Those provides all eating utensils. Eating utensils are right here in this drawer. And up top, in this cupboard, there are bowls, pots, plates. On the other side of the microwave, coffee mugs, water glasses, wine goblets. And next to it is the coffee shelf, tea and coffee supplies. There's ground coffee, there's tea bags, a milk frother, and a French press. Plus, you're going to need the coffee maker. Now, the host provides all kinds of spices in this spice rack right here. You don't need to bring anything, literally nothing. There's knives and the cutting boards over here in the corner. And underneath the coffee shelves, underneath the cutting boards in the corner, you'll find the shelf here. This is mind-blowing hospitality. Multiple kinds of pancake mixes down here on these revolving shelves, as well as mac and cheese. There's mac and cheese down here, as well as, I don't know if you'll believe it or not, but there is pizza sauce plus pizza crust mixed. That is insanely great hospitality. The host here does a phenomenal job with the space. Okay, so the kitchen sink, the host provides dish soaps and towels, dish drying rack, and hanging on top here on the beam here, your cooking pots, bowls, plates. If you are gonna make some pancakes, that is insanely great hospitality. Good on the host here. The refrigerator, the host provides all of the condiments. And up top here, this is a cupboard loaded with all kinds of games. This is like the communal gathering place I was talking about. That's good on the host. That's great hospitality. Next to it, up top here, there's a couple books, and there's a sweeper over here if you want to sweep. Again, you probably don't have to. The host already mentioned there's a cleaning fee. We got this. There's some more books, and there's books over here underneath the staircase. Now, the reason I mentioned these books, and one of the pictures on the booking, host mentioned if you start reading a book and you like it, you can take it with you and just pass it on to a friend. Good on the host here. That's the mind-blowing hospitality. Brilliant idea, by the way, and I love to read. That is awesome. Really appreciate that. Now up the stairs we go to the last stop on the hospitality tour, and this room is incredible. Beautiful. It's bedroom / living room. It's well lit, it's spacious. This is just awesome. On this half is the living room, on that half, the bedroom. And it's everybody sleeps together. I'm telling you, this place is designed for a family to get together, hang out, and enjoy one another's company. I love what the host does here. Okay, so in the living room, there's a TV, which you get together, watch some TV, talk about your day, and an extremely comfortable couch. Furniture will make or break a stay. This couch is so comfortable. And the coffee table here with more books. Underneath the coffee table, the host provides some more books. So an assortment of entertainment, games, TV, books. On the other half of the room is the bunk bed and a full-size bed. And on each of these pillows, this is insanely great hospitality, a mint. On every single pillow, there's a mint. That is phenomenal hospitality. Over here is a little nightstand with a light and a phone charger. That is a host looking out for the guests. That is phenomenal hospitality. And it's those attention to small details, that's what makes these places amazing. I love this place. The host does a phenomenal job. As I'm signing off here, there's 2 whitetail deer watching me, so I've got a little bit of an audience. I appreciate your time if you've watched the video. Thank you so much. Thank you to the host for allowing me to do this. And by the way, the sunset through the trees, this is an incredible evening. I really am the luckiest person on the planet. This is just amazing. Link in the description. Treat yourself to some amazing hospitality. The cabin at Haggerty Hollow, Airbnb, Franklin, Pennsylvania. If you do know of anybody who is providing great hospitality, please let me know. I would love to feature them. And until the next time, safe travels, everybody.